Ladies and gentlemen, this is me talking. This is real. This is real Vic Luna talking. This is not any character. This is not for a segment, okay? Because I wasn't even gonna start promoting because our 2010 season is upon us, and I wasn't gonna make any announcement about what's gonna happen until next Friday. Starting next Friday, I was gonna make an announcement of what our plans are for 2010, the show, blah 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 blah. State of Insanity. It was going to be a whole thing. I was going to shoot some videos and I was going to post them up next Friday. Well, as you can see, it's not next Friday. It's February 12th. Next Friday is February 19th. And it's just something, this is just something I have to get off my chest. And this is something that I've debated about doing, but now I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of people's stupidity and people's idiocy. There's nothing that just pisses me off more than when people say stupid shit. And this is what I mean by stupid shit. So let me tell you all. IWL used to be a backyard promotion, all right? 2005, we started running indie shows. Yeah, granted, they weren't the best. The workers were questionable. But overall, I had fun doing it. And my mission was to try to bring something new to pro wrestling. Because honestly, since I think the last time I saw true passion in wrestling was maybe the early days of TNA. And maybe now, but anyway. The point is that I got into this business just to make things fun again. Just no bullshit, no drama, no this. Just to make wrestling fun and entertaining to the people, okay? So I wanted to advertise my shows on this board called SoCal Uncensored. SoCal Uncensored, for those who don't know, is a message board that is for the SoCal wrestling scene. And, you know, you could go there and check for shows. Feds could advertise their shows on this board, you know, blah, 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 what have you. It's just a stupid message board, okay? So basically, we wanted to advertise our shit on there, but they would always move our stuff because they classified it as his backyard. And then the big accident happened when the whole cage match thing happened where, you know, Dime Sack and Billy Bodybags, you know, fell off the cage and got seriously hurt. And on that message board, that very message board, we were mocked, we were made fun of, people wished that those guys had died. And you know what, granted, our Fed wasn't the best, the wrestling wasn't the greatest, but god damn it, dude, we were fucking trying to do something different, and we were trying to do something new, something that wrestling, and not a lot of people do now fucking days. People are afraid to take fucking chances, because people are just afraid. I'm not. I've always been about taking chances. I always take chances, and a lot of them have backfired on me, but you know what? I'm happy with all my chances I took because they were my decisions and they were my chances. All right? I don't look back and say, what if? Now I know what happens. So anyway, so SoCal Uncensored said you can't post and advertise your shows, you know, unless you clean up your act. Okay, so we did. In 2008, we cleaned up our act and we made our Fed better. All right, we had a lot of the workers there, the wrestlers, I should say. We had a lot of the wrestlers. We had a lot of, you know, it's like we had a, you know, it was nice. It was better. It was better than 2007, 2006, 2005, whatever, what have you. Okay, but that message board, because of our previous reputation, and because of just, I don't know, their lack of just, bottom line is that they still didn't allow us to post our shit on there. So you know what? This ate at my craw, you know? And I hated that it ate at my craw, but it did. So what I did was I made it even better. And now, and still, they refused to let us post our shit on there. Did they give a shit that we were doing something different or that we changed? Of course not. All they did was just go back what they've heard, go by what they've seen in some videos or whatever like that from the past, and they just let that cloud their fucking judgment. Oh, there's no second chances with SoCal Uncensored. Once they had your fate sealed, it's sealed. And that was proven to me in December. Because you see, look, here's what happened. 2009 was the year we were finally able to, God threw me a bone and said, oh, you can post on this message board now. It was a lucky day. I had a big party. There was a parade outside. Oh my God, you wouldn't believe the honor I felt that we were allowed to post our shit. Needless to say, I was happy we were allowed to because it did allow us to post our shit for fans who did give a shit about this business and wanted to see something new. And that's all I wanted from that site, just to post our shit so people could check us out and, you know, say, hey, these guys are doing something different. I like them. Or you know what? To hell with them. Whatever. But I wanted our shit exposed. So 2009, we finally got it. All right. Now, keep in mind that we've improved leaps and bounds than what we had been. Hell, 2009 was improvement of leaps and bounds from 2008. And so December comes and SoCal Uncensored announces their nominees for their promotions of the year, their rookie of the year, wrestler of the year, match of the year. It's their yearly thing. People could vote. It's a whole thing. And so promotion of the year comes up, right? Now, if they would have just done some research, they would have just seen that, you know what? IWL is actually trying to do a really excellent job. Yeah, may not be there yet, but you know what? They're fucking giving a shit and they're trying. But of course not, because like I said before, once our fate was sealed. They already made their decision about us. Nothing's going to change yet. Any legit argument that we give is always shot down by them because we're held to a higher standard than everyone else is. See, we have to follow this list of rules. If someone says something about, we're not allowed to say anything back because that makes us look unprofessional. Fuck professionalism. All right? I've held my fucking tongue and I've shut my mouth long enough. It's about fucking time I said something. Now, they paint me out as some guy, or the IWL, to just bitch and whine and, oh, why do you guys always cry all the fucking time over bullshit? We're crying for a good fucking reason. If you would actually listen to us, you would see that we know what we're fucking talking about. It's you, SoCal Uncensored, who are the fucking retards. Not us. It's you. So, this Promotions of the Year comes out, and almost every other SoCal Fed, it's that whole list was just screwed up. You had, who came up with this fucking list? Evolucha was not nominated, and look, and they have good video, and they have good video production. They have their own school. They're doing shit. They're always promoting. They give a shit too, and I could tell that, and they weren't nominated. And the topper of it is that we weren't nominated. But you know who was nominated? Oh, the WWE was nominated. The WWE was nominated for a SoCal wrestling promotion because they performed a few fucking dates over here. Oh, you know what? And their logic for it was, well, we feel that the WWE has had a way better year than IWL. Well, no shit they've had. Of course, SummerSlam is better than fucking, one of our shows. They're on fucking pay-per-view. We're running at a parking lot at Bart's or the gym in La Habra. Of course they're going to have a fucking better year. That's not the fucking point, you idiots. And if you would just stop being so fucking retarded for a second, you would realize that and just stop being retarded. WWE doesn't give a shit about being nominated. I give a shit. Yeah, that's right. Your stupid fucking message board with its stupid fucking awards, I've been using that as a benchmark to improve myself. And it we went from a Fed who wasn't even allowed to be talked about on your stupid fucking message board to being allowed to post on there and people praising us. Doesn't that say anything? Isn't that an accomplishment in itself? But apparently it's not. Apparently it's because I don't have any pay-per-view deals or sponsorships or a TV time slot or fucking 3 brands. Or maybe it's because I don't have a WrestleMania. I don't know. But because of that, we were nominated. And you know what? That hurt. It really did. Because to me, it showed me that no matter how fucking hard I try, no matter how much better the IWL becomes, SoCal Uncensored will always view us as that backyard Fed. And you know what? That was a big fuck you to me. So you know what? Here's a big fuck you back on SoCal Uncensored. Because seriously, I was legit pissed. And then you had that fat fuck, Ben Thomas, chiming in his fat fucking opinion. Oh God, that guy. Here's another guy who's a fucking just a bullshit mark. He doesn't give a shit about this business. All he cares about is making friends with wrestlers so he could fit in. He's just a super mark who just wants to fit in with all the guys. He doesn't give a shit. He goes by whatever they say. If one of the promoters he respected told him to eat dog shit, he probably would because it's good for the business. He's an idiot. So he goes and he leaves his opinion on there, which you could read in the promotion.